Hi there, welcome back to JD Answers. Today I have the Sincamex 2K Mini Dual Dashcam review. But I want you to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you some driving footage. Now this is a 2K 1440 by 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now the rear camera is 1080p at 30 frames per second also. Now this has a CMOS sensor that delivers clear videos and images. Now this also has a 170 degrees wide angle lens which reduces blind spots and captures more details. It has an f1.8 large aperture. Now the maximum size of a micro SD card is 128. Now I recommend you buy the maximum, which is a 128, because you're going to need all that room for your loop recording and your G sensor, because if you have an incident or the G sensor is activated, you're going to need more space to save those G sensor files. But we'll get to that later. Now the manufacturer has a tip for you. It's letting you know that it does not come with an SD card, but I put links in the description down below. Now this dashcam comes with WDR and 6-sense digital zoom technique. This captures a clear view of any light conditions, meaning if it's in the low light or bright light. Now this helps you read most details like street signs, license plates, and etc. Now what is WDR? WDR is wide dynamic range. This also says it's HD, which is basically the same thing. So what it does, it provides clear records for that day and night. So what it means is that, so if you're driving during the daylight and you don't have this turned on, well, it's going to look like somebody's shining a flashlight on your footage. Well, when you turn on WDR technology, it balances all the lighting together. So that's what it does for you. My recommendation, put that WDR technology on. Now this shadow dashcam is small enough to hide from your sight. It only takes a tiny space in your car, which it won't distract you while you're driving. What I did when I installed this is I put it right underneath the rear view mirror, and it's kind of behind it. So when you're in the car, you really can't see it. And there's really no need to see it because it doesn't have a lens on there. So you can review any footage or any of the settings in the menu. So no need to view it. So I put it right underneath. Nobody even knows in the car that I have a dashcam with that. Now, if you want to know how I install this dashcam, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to show you step-by-step installation of how I install this dashcam into my vehicle. Now, this dashcam does not come with a screen for viewing files or changes to the settings. You could see the live preview, capture images, playback, and custom settings for your dashcam. Now the footages and images can be downloaded to your smartphones and shared quickly with your friends on social medias. You could text these, email, or even Bluetooth transfer these. Now the Final X app can be found in your app store. You could download videos and share it to your smartphone. Now also on the app, you can also get GPS tracking. Will provide the date and time when you're reviewing the footage. It has all this information for you on the actual footage. Now I'll be releasing a step-by-step on how to use the app soon, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Now this also comes with loop recording. The shadow card dashcam will record and automatically overwrite the oldest unlocked file when your micro SD card is full, which we talked about. Make sure you get the largest, the maximum that you could get for this dashcam. Because again, you loop recording, like this one's only a 1-minute loop recording. So you got a lot of 1-minute recordings. In order to have enough space for this, to keep recording, you got to make sure your G sensor is set correctly, because the more locked files you have, the less space you can have for your loop recording. But let's get into G sensor, okay? G sensor could automatically detect shakes or collision and will record an incident. The incident footage will not be overridden by loop recording, which is not going to be overridden, which means it has a file in there. Now, G sensor could be activated with a shake. A shake could also be a pothole, a speed bump, hard braking. All that could activate your G sensor. Now, you could set this to low, medium, or high. My recommendation is set it to low. But no matter what you set it on, you got to make sure you go back in a month to review your footage when you first get your dashcam to make sure you don't have too many locked files. Now, if you don't have too many locked files, but you think you probably should record an incident, then you could set this to medium. But no matter what you set this on, again, go back in 30 days. And after the 30 days, try to do this every 2 to 3 months, because remember, the dashcam is deleting and recording, deleting and recording. So you got to reset your micro SD card. But for more information on loop recording and G-Sensor, I put the links in the top right for you, because you got to really see those videos to actually know how your dashcam works. Now we talked about G-Sensor and how it creates a locked file. That locked file, you could send it to your insurance for insurance claims, and this will be your evidence against the other driver. Now this is the main reason why the dash cams are in there, is to protect you, because we all see those videos and how people are driving crazy. Now with the G-Sensor, you also get parking monitoring. Now the shadow dash cam for cars will automatically record a short video and lock it when it detects a bump or an impact. With the G-Sensor parking mode, the dash cam parking monitoring will provide your car with a 12, 24, or 48 hours of protection. This feature requires a hardwire kit. Now a hardwire kit it gets connected to your fuse box to your dash cam, and it will automatically provide power for it 24 hours a day. Now your dash cam does not hold a large charge. It's a very small charge, I would say 20 seconds. In order to keep this charge, your car needs to charge this for 24 hours. But remember, we're starting our car, turning it off, starting our car and turning it off. So it's not getting that continuous charge. That's why you need a hardwire kit. Hardwire kits are about $20 or less, and it's not that hard to install. And I'll put a link in the top right for you, so I can show you step by step and how to install a hardwire kit into your vehicle. Now, if you go to parking garages a lot, if you go on flights, or you have your car parked at somebody's house for a certain amount of time, you could use this feature and record any incident you may have. This is a really good feature, but again, you need the hardwire kit. Now with this parking monitoring, it gives you a 12, 24, and 48 hours recording. Now this option can go on recording after your car is parked. After you connect the dash cam to your fuse, again with the hardwire kit, please make sure you have turned on the time-lapse recording, and you can set this to whatever you want, 12 hours, 24, or 48. And it will go on recording after you shut your car. Now to set this, you can set this to off, 2 frames per second, 3 frames per second, or 5 frames per second. And it's going to look like it's going on a fast forward. It's pretty much what it is. Now it's doing this so it won't drain your car battery. Now, even if it's been on 12, 24, or 48 hours, after a certain amount of time, if it senses that your battery is going lower than 11.6 volts, well, it'll turn it off. And that way to save your car battery, that when you get in the car, you could turn it on. Now with this dash cam, you could turn off the audio or turn on the audio. So if you don't want nothing on your cabin to be recorded, then you could set this off. My recommendation, leave it on. All right, now that we've gone over the features, now let's really put this dash cam to the test and let's see some driving footage. So what did you think? Is this the right dash cam for you? If it is, I'll put links in the description down below. If this video was helpful for you, please give me that thumbs up. You know I appreciate that from you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Select all notifications for all upcoming videos, because again, I got the installation for this video coming out, and I got the app information coming out too for that video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.